welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted in a while, but let's just jump right into this video and talk about being alone, liking being alone, loving being alone, doing things by yourself, being single, and things like that. So get ready with me really quickly. I'm going to do my skincare. I'm going to start off with the Thayer's facial toner. And yeah, let's just get right into the video. So for me, I've been single for a while, and you know, I'm kind of an introvert. If you've seen a few of my other videos, you guys know I'm definitely an introvert, and I really am alone most of the time. My best friends, both of them live in other states, and so I don't really talk to them every single day. Sorry that I sound a little bit tired. Again, I just woke up, and then I'm gonna use this Tatcha water-based cream. Both of my best friends live out of state, so and the good thing about my friends, we don't have to talk every day, and we don't have to, we could talk every month or so and things will be normal, right? And for me personally, that's exactly perfect for me. Okay, and I think another video I talked about, finding the right people and knowing what's best for you, and really just finding out things that you like about yourself and liking about others. And what really got me the most comfortable with being alone, so before that anyways, I started being alone more in high school because, before that I would try to fit in with other people and things, I didn't really know who I was because I was always trying to just fit in with others and, you know, make other people happier and really just seeking attention from other people, right? And so in high school, I kind of stopped all that because pleasing others is a never-ending job. And if you are a people pleaser, you know that nothing, or maybe you don't know, but nothing you ever do. Sorry guys, hold on. No matter how much you ever do, you'll never please someone exactly. And that goes the same for me. Like, nobody's ever gonna make me as happy as I can make myself. So if you're trying to make someone else happy, at the end of the day, they are the only person that can make themselves happy. And I'm so sorry guys, I sound so tired right now. Next I'm gonna use this Nivea cream. I do also use this as like body care after I shower. It's just so moisturizing, so thick. Just a little bit, and let my face kind of dry a little bit. But yeah, so people will never be pleased by you, and if you keep trying and trying and trying, you'll eventually lose yourself and you'll become a doormat to those people, and you lose all self-respect when you put other people before you put yourself. And I know it's different if you have kids, if you are married and you have to work together with someone else, that is different. But what I'm really trying to say is that everybody's life is different, and you really just have to figure out you just really have to figure out what's gonna work best for you, and build your life around that, right? So for me, I started off by, in high school, just being alone, taking time to myself. And I say this probably in every video, how in high school I really just, stayed to myself, introverted, didn't really have any friends, and that, so what did I even do? I've talked about this before, but I really just, I really stayed home. I really took care of business at home. Like, my laundry was done, I was eating healthy. I took everything showers probably every other day, or maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And next I'm using this Aquaphor, and that's my final step to my skincare. So I was literally just working out. I was just taking care of myself completely. And I think that's where it really all starts, is taking care of yourself and making sure that things are right with you. Because whenever you are just focused on yourself and really minding your own business, I feel like that's when life just gets so much better, because you don't care about the gossip. You know, I didn't really gossip because one, I didn't have friends. Two, I don't make friends that just gossip. And I don't really gossip with my friends. I think gossip is kind of natural, but not talking bad about other people, you know? Um, or not really even caring about what other people are doing, you know? Just focusing on my own life and getting my own things together. I feel like that really helps. I think that's definitely number one. Just focusing on yourself, take care of yourself. The next step, phase two, um, you know, afterwards, I kind of got a little bit bored. You know, my laundry was always done. There's nothing more you can do. You know, sometimes housework really does end. And I'm not saying your life has to be housework, but I'm just saying it feels really good to just have a clean room, have a freshly deep cleaned room, bathroom, your closet's organized, it's clean, you've got rid of clothes, you know, you're only having clothes that you like. There's like so many things you can do. So I guess it's never really ending, but at some point, you know, who wants to sweep the ceiling? You know, there's some things that are just kind of like, this is kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna do this. There should be something better I can do with my time. So that's what happened to me. I was kind of like, okay, well, I guess I should start putting myself out there because, you know, I was almost graduated at that point. I think I was a senior when I really started saying, let me get out of my bubble. Let me try to make more friends, because at that point, my best friend that I had already made had moved away. And so she moved to another state, so I was kind of like, okay, I'm by myself again. I know how to be by myself. I like being alone, but also being alone so much is not meant for everyone. And definitely listen to your body. If you think that you're getting depressed, if you think that you are kind of hiding behind something and you don't want anyone to see, and you think you have some kind of, you know, disorder, or you might have one, then definitely go get that checked out. Go to therapy. And I think therapy can help a lot of people just find out more about themselves. And so I've not been to therapy, but I definitely love to find new things about myself. So it's definitely on my self care list. I think therapy is a really big form of self care because you're just finding out things from a clear, new perspective. So I think everybody should try it out one time. So my senior year, I started coming out of my shell more and really trying to put myself out there. So, you know, a lot of people can be rude, a lot of people can be nasty, and something I found was like what I learned the most from, you know, being out there and being more social is I learned more about myself and how I interact with other people, how I interact around people, around certain people. If someone's rude to me, what do I do about that? If someone is nice to me, how do I handle that? If someone is loving, how do I handle that? And just different situations and different experiences, definitely I think that helps a lot with just understanding who you are individually and also who you are around other people. And that's the best thing about being alone and being single, especially, is just learning more things about yourself and taking care of yourself in a way that nobody else can and nobody else will. And I think just loving yourself is the highest form of self respect and the highest form of just dignity, and just love yourself. It's very just like, it's awesome, you know? Especially if you need to be around other people, I think you definitely need to take a break and learn how to just be alone, you know? Um, I think I'm gonna put on this mascara. I don't know if I want to do that on camera because I'm gonna be like, but yeah, let's just talk. Guys, I actually learned how to braid my hair. It's not perfect, but I learned how to do it and I'm proud of myself. That's another thing, just like being able to learn how to do other things. And I am, this is off topic, but I'm literally the last person in my family to know how to braid. Like my entire life, I already kind of struggled like braiding my hair, but the fact that I could literally braid it like that is just insane. And no, it's not perfect. No, it doesn't have to be. But the fact that whenever you do things, be proud of yourself. Whenever you accomplish things, clap for yourself, pat yourself on the back, because nothing feels better than just knowing, like, I'm proud of myself. I did a good job, and I'm accepting this. I accept this. So if someone else comes to me with something lower, which most likely 9 times out of 10 people will always disappoint you. Most likely people disappoint you. It's just like, I'm so sorry, guys. It's just like, it feels way more rewarding to know that I completely have my own back. I completely support myself. I completely love myself. This is my hair. I kind of wanted to add some Fulani curls or like straight pieces to it. I don't know really what I'm doing, but this is it for now. Guys, this kind of hairstyle takes a long time, and it is something that I'm glad I could do this for myself, because, you know, and definitely learn how to do things like that, like your nails, your lashes, your eyebrows, you know, your mustache, anything. Learn how to dress, learn how to do your skincare, learn how to take care of yourself, learn how to do everything for yourself, learn how to cook, learn how to clean. There's countless videos online that can show you anything that you want to know, anything you want to learn, anything you need help on. And, you know, I don't know, whenever AI first came out, I was, you know, using AI for like self-help, more likely, you know, like advice, more of like, what is the best way for me to go about this? How should I take care of myself? But learning more about how AI is bad for the planet and the world and stuff like that, I kind of just try to just search it up on TikTok, honestly, or turn off your AI search. I know that this isn't the point of the video, but I feel like I do have a small little platform, and I just wanted to share that because maybe it could help, maybe it could change, and I think that change starts with everyone, and it really starts with you. And let's transition into that. Change starts with you. So if you want to change your life, if you want to be more comfortable being alone, if you want to create a life that you want, it really starts with you. Nobody's gonna say, hey, get up. Nobody's gonna tell me, Maya, get up, go take a shower. Maya, get up, use the bathroom. Maya, get up, brush your teeth. Maybe when I was a kid, but now that I'm all grown up, I have to take on that responsibility. And it's your responsibility to take care of yourself. It's your responsibility to love yourself. You can't say, you know, even a people pleaser will just give love. But at what point do you say, well, who's giving me love? You know, or who's the things that you expect out of people, you need to expect from yourself. And I always say that if I'm expecting this from someone, then that's my bare minimum for myself. That's the literally absolute bare minimum. I expect the bare minimum from people. I expect it, but I don't accept it. And that is another form of just self-care. I don't know if this video is really about self-care or being alone, but I feel like both of those go hand in hand. So I'm kind of just throwing some more facts because, one, I missed you guys. I have not posted in probably like 3 months, which, I don't know. I told you guys I would be consistent, and here I am. So anyways, I completely forgot what I was saying, but I think you guys understood the point. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. I'm going to try to be more consistent and posting and updating, and let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see. I want to do more skincare or like shower care or like hygiene care, you know, anything, honestly. If you guys want to, just anything. I just started a garden outside, and it's a little bit late in the year for me to start, but you know what? Late is better than never. And that's something else that you guys have to learn, is that you can change whenever. You can start anything new for yourself whenever. Every day is a new day for a new possibility, every day is a new day to learn something new, to compliment someone, to give love. You could give it to someone else, you could give it to yourself, but make sure that everything you do, or at least most things you do, is with love and with a good intention. Okay, and after you just wipe all bad intention from your life, that includes other people. For me, that is the biggest part, other people. But also, if you are that kind of person that just is always ill-intended, then that's something you have to learn, is to be good. And it really it doesn't even have to do anything about religion or things like that. It's mostly just being a good person for yourself and for the ones that you love, because even being ugly inside will make you ugly outside. So, looks can be deceiving. So I'm not gonna go into every little detail. Just take what, you know, you need, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.